you ever had to do that?
No.
Where you make bears and then you just kept to kind of... I did have to do that once.
Maybe when I was an infant.
I was in the 4th grade. And I was running inside from recess to go to the bathroom, and I was going up the stairs to get inside, and it just slipped out. And I'm like, I don't know what to do now. I'm... how old are you at that time? What, 10? 9?
Probably.
This is the middle of my Pokemon days, too, but I was like 9 years old. I walked into our little office, and our little receptionist, I'm like, I had an accident. And she's like, okay. So she sat me down in a chair, and I sat in that chair for the rest of the school day.
Why didn't she do anything?
I don't know, but I was just sitting there with my pants full of shit.
You have the most unfortunate life. I'm so sorry.
Like, there was no, like, do you want to go to the bathroom and maybe clean up a little bit? It's just like, no, just sit down.
Like, no, just figure
Here's
it out.
some tissues. So I shoved the tissues in my pants. And I just sat there.
Your teacher was just like, I've done enough, and I'm not doing it anymore.
I sat there until I went, because we used to have 2 recesses. It was after the first recess. So we would have lunch, and then we would go out for first recess. I sat from first recess through all of class, through second recess, and then through to the end of the day. So that was probably, what, 11 o'clock? Until 4:30 when my dad finally came to pick me up.
Oh my gosh.
I just sat
Why wouldn't
in
they,
my
like,
own
call your
shit.
parents? Why wouldn't they do something?
Well, my parents were working at the... Like, my mom was working...
Was your butt just, like, bleeding when you got home?
It was, like, itchy, and it hurt. And I was embarrassed.
I can imagine. Oh my gosh.
Because, like, classmates came and they're like, Mrs. Johnson is wondering where Evan is. Is he okay? And he's like, yeah, he's just here. And I'm just sitting in a chair, like, not laying in the bed because I feel sick or, like, I haven't gone home. I'm just sitting there with shit in my pants.
That's horrifying. That would have been my villain origin story. I'm not joking.
It's not on.
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Well, it's making a little fly noise. Maybe there's a fly.
Look, I put away my flashlight, but the flash is still on.
So this is a really good game, is what you're
saying.
Is that gonna get, like, pushed at you?
Ah!
Ooh, it scared me more.
Ah!
Stop.
I'm so scared!
Stop.
We're safe now. Ah!
Just one small one. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku tree.
Do we know who's talking right now?
I think the Deku tree.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. Dost thou you told me it was. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm?
Oh my goodness. Don't smell.
Malevolent. God dang it all. What's wrong with you?
I've been saving it. I was literally peeing out of my own ass just a minute ago.
Oh my god. Why? I don't need to know. Nobody wants to know. Nobody needs to know.
It was an emergency.
You say these things on purpose just to annoy me. That's like fully the reason.
And this music is not helping. It's only adding to the frustration. Okay, run out there. No. I don't know. Damn it. Ah, okay. I wasn't getting it correctly. Oh, okay. If we can beat this, I'll call it a win. Okay. Ah. You know what? I think we've gotten very far. Ah. And then when we find him, I later learned after he disappeared that he was actually a space frog that definitely hasn't been that I've definitely haven't seen before. So I go down and I'm like, oh man, Grandpa, what are you doing? And he's like,
I'm a frog and I need to go back to my people. I'm gonna abandon you because I don't want to give you any money because you're just like your father. And I'm like, wait, no, come back here. So I steal his little thing, his little mech thing, I've never done it before, but little as he knows, I'm a genius. I'm a certified genius, and I've never failed a class or gotten any questions wrong. I'm actually like super good at math and social studies and English and all that stuff. And then so I go and I later learned that my grandfather, Chaz Thundercock I, has been building these catacombs to hide and run around in, so that if I ever did betray him and turn out like my father, which I definitely have, he would have a place to run and hide. And he outfitted it with a bunch of rock golems that he made a deal with from the planet Gelgazar. Now he's also from planet Gelgazar, but he was actually raised by the rock golems. And they had a hard time because he's a frog, and frogs typically have different needs than rock golems, especially during early childhood. So that's why he actually was able to become rich, was because of his upbringing by the rock golems. And then he met these jellyfish guys under the water when he later learned that because when he was raised to believe that he was a rock golem, but then obviously like he eventually found out he was a frog. And then he was like, well, I need to go find some people in the water. So we went and visited the water planet of Hilacron and met the jellyfish people that we see here. And then he learned their ways, and then that's how he met my grandma, the jellyfish grandma, you know how it is. And he was able to broker a peace between the rock golems and the jellyfish people because of the marriage of their like pseudo son, the frog, Chaz Thundercock, and their princess Hinklebash, the jellyfish lady.
This is the same spot we were already in. I think you should try to go down that pipe and try to like go off to the side.
I don't remember having to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, then don't do that.
I guess, or maybe I'm stupid.
With a shot.
Let's give it a shot. I should indulge you. I'm sorry.
Thank you. You should. You know what? You should. Well, look for where it is first, so you know which way you gotta go.
I made it.
Oh.
Oh.
You're free.
We did it.
Escape.
Okay.
What? Why would
Let
that
me put
be
this
there?
away. Let me put this away. I guess.
Why would that be there? Why is that a function of the game?
I don't.
What?
So the Deku tree had a parasite.
But we all get those from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, I have at least 3, so that's why I poop so weird, you know?
Oh my god.
I eat, digest, and then it eat and digest, and we just live together.
I hope
as
that's
a happy family. You know?
Not the case. Oh my gosh, you're getting killed.
Ah! Oh no! Well, it's gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen, I guess. It'll respawn me, I guess. Well,
Uh-oh.
step away for 1 second and...
Step away from... I thought you paused it.
I thought I did too.
Oh, I guess you didn't.
Okay.
So we definitely did not die.
Yeah, we didn't die. You definitely didn't just see me die.
Definitely did not step away for a half a second and die.
So, but there's been something I've been meaning to talk to you about, and I'm a little bit mad about it.
Oh, yeah?
So you and I have been together for almost 2 years.
Uh-huh.
And in that time, I feel that you have slowly but surely been chipping away at my verbiage and my manner of speech.
Yeah?
And this
You're
was
just wrecking
highlighted
it
by...
and ruining it?
So we're recording on a Saturday. Yesterday, which was a Friday, I was driving to work in the morning. And it happened to also be very cold and snowy yesterday morning.
Yeah.
And I happened to drive past a little farm. And on that farm was a little horse. It was a single horse standing outside.
Yeah.
and it was very cold, like bitter cold yesterday. So there was a horse outside.
Beetle. Go talk to him. Oh, it's not Beetle.
Oh my
Run away.
god.
Run away.
No. Okay. But while we're running, so yes, I was driving to work, and there was a horse, and he had a little blanket of snow on his back. He or she, I don't know if it was a boy or a girl, but there was a little blanket of snow. I'm like, oh, that in my adult human brain who was going to my business adult job, well, I said to myself in my brain, that poor horse is probably cold.
Okay.
But what I actually said by myself in my car, an adult 25-year-old man with a corporate job, oh, the poor little horse, he got a little snow blanket. He's probably cold in his little feet. Now let me tell you, before meeting you, before being with you, being your fiance and boyfriend and friend, I never would have said that. I never would have.
So what you're saying is before you sounded like a lame idiot loser, and now you have some flair to the way you talk.
That's one way of putting it. I would say
This is what that song is from?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that song from Vine. He's like, whenever I feel sad, I just listen to this song. And he like...
Don't change the subject. I want restitution for you sabotaging my man's speech.
You want restitution?
Yes.
For, you know what? Sure. You want me to teach you a new thing that you can say all the time?
Yeah, what's that?
Well, I'm surprised you haven't picked up on it yet, because I feel like I've been doing it for weeks. Probably months. I don't know. However long TikTok has been doing irreversible damage to my brain.
Yeah.
But just when you can't think of like a word, just being like, in the little chwim-shwams, the little
tongles?
Little dingles.
Yeah.
Da, da, da,
but there is a fear within
what
me
is
now.
going on in this? This like keeps like, this headphones keep like...
It does that.
Okay, so it's fine.
But there is a fear within me now that I'm going to be in a meeting at this adult job with these adults who are like career professionals. And I'm going to be like, oh, the poor little horsey got his poor little feet all cold outside in the snow. I forgot to tell you. The other thing I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now.
Classic.
Look at her hand.
It looks like she's doing the little...
Right. Where she's like pretending to be a snake.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those things that you bring to the beach where you dig. It looks like a hand
shovel.
the
little
little
Scooby.
Scooper. Scooper.
Do you like how my first instinct was to do it with my actual human hand, as if people could see that I was doing it? If I hold it close enough to the mic, I feel like they could see it.
We're making them.
Can you see it?
Now they're kissing, and they're both boys. Will you look through the window at him? Yes. What is it? Who is it? Who could
look
it
at
possibly
Link's
be?
hands. I see there.
Can you see the man with the evil eyes?
I don't like that they made him
that is
green and gave him a big nose too. There's a lot of...
Yeah, there's a lot of like...
There's a lot of,
insensitive things about this guy.
Well, we don't love it.
Yeah.
Did you say Gerudo?
Yeah.
With a J sound?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, because I've always called them Gerudos.
Well, it's the Gerudos and the Gorons.
Yeah, but...
Not the Gerudos and the Jorons.
Well, I don't call them Jorons. I call them Jinkos.
Oh. Well, you're a Joron.
No, I call them...
You Joron!
I'm a Joron.
They hail from far to the west. Oh, he's an American. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. Look at those guards. They look like Chads.
They do.
They look
like Chad Worthingtons.
They look like
Chad Penningtons.
That black and white picture of that's a NFL football player. Chad Pennington.
Yeah, I know. But I think of that every time I say Chad Worthington. All I can think of is Chad Pennington.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Their jaws look like the jaw from that black and white Chad picture that is going around the internet.
I like their lips.
They're little.
They got like an N-shaped mouth.
They're just, oh, I'm mad. I'm a mean guy.
I'm a knight.
What happened? Did he see you? Oh my god! He saw you! Run! Then a big hand breaks through the glass and grabs him by his throat like Bart Simpson.
No, it grabs him by the head and jingles him around like a little bell.